Hey there folks, and welcome back for another weekend shave. We'll start with a little Irish coffee because it is cold outside today. Good stuff. I think it's now 14, but it's dropping. It's going to be sub-zero at some point. I hate that, or I strongly dislike it. Let's put it that way. Let's get on with the equipment we're going to use today. This is the Lutz Slant razor sent to me by the inspector David Fernicola. Sometimes people ask, why do we call him the inspector? It's because he inspects. Guess I could call him the Ayatollah Fernicola or something like that, but for now we'll stick with the inspector. Anyway, this was sent to me by David. Thank you, David. I've never used this razor. It's one of the few razors I haven't used, and we're going to try Old Spice. This is from India, I believe. Don't know what to expect from that, nor the razor, so this should be an adventure. Let me wet my face and let's get going. So on the scent of this cream, one of the things I noticed, as I was lathering or loading it, it doesn't really smell like traditional Old Spice. So if you're looking for a traditional Old Spice scent, the old school, this is not it. This is a much milder, less spicy version, and the scent is, it's there. It's it's pleasant, but it's not that old school Old Spice that many people are looking for. It's a much milder version of that. Maybe sweeter somewhat, but it does smell nice. It's I wouldn't consider it super strong on the scent end. Probably about maybe a 5 out of 10 on a scale in terms of scent strength. So let's go with the Lutz here. By the way, there are different scales or whatever you want to call it down here. One side is supposed to be more aggressive. I'm just going to use this like a normal razor and see how it goes. And oh yeah, good feedback. See if you can hear it. You hear that? Excellent on the feedback end. Okay, now this is much quieter on this side. Let's see which side was which. On the side with the smaller scales, we had a much greater feedback. So I don't know what that means for the shave. It's probably more aggressive on that side, I would imagine. Yeah, you can really hear that side. The other side is indeed different. Wow. I'm gonna let you hear the other side there. Listen to this. Tell you what, the side with the smaller, I'm calling them scales, I don't know what you call them, these things here at the bottom. See how there are a lot more of those and they're smaller, and that side they're bigger. The feedback on this side is incredible, not so much on the larger side. But the first pass was really good. That felt great. I realize I'm using a more aggressive side and less aggressive in the way I'd use a regular razor, but I don't like, excuse me, the concept of dual heads that much. So when I get them, I just use them like a regular razor, because if you get a blade that has, say, one type of head on one side and different on the other, you've got to figure your blade use, because you either have to shave one side, your entire face with one side and then the other, and then try to make it up or whatever. So you get more blade wear on one side than another typically if you do a 3-pass shave. If you did a 2-pass, you'd be fine. You could use one side for one pass, one side for the other, but I don't. I always do 3. So, all right, let's rinse the face, come back for pass 2. Take a quick break for the shaverage here. It's beautiful. All right. The cream was fine. It did what it was supposed to do. I'm not blown over this by the scent, but I think it's, on as a whole pretty good. I think I got these 2 tubes off Amazon for I want to say maybe 2 of these for $7 shipped or something like that. So not a bad deal. The cream works just fine as far as performance goes. So on the performance front, no issue at all. On the scent front, it's just, you know, just middle of the road in terms of how much I like it. But probably is a keeper because it would, it's easy to lather, performs well. So no problems whatsoever on that front. Pretty good cream overall. Some people don't like the Indian creams, but this one works just fine for me. So razor's very nice. It's lightweight. It was produced, I can't even remember the year. I want to say 30s or 40s, but I could be wrong on that. There are all sorts of there's all sorts of speculation about this razor, that the handle was, they found the heads and then put this, which looked like a Merkur handle on it later and sold them. I don't know about any of that. But it is a good shaver. I'm enjoying the shave. So thank you, Inspector Fernicola, for, wow, that feedback is killer on the short side. Wow. Probably the best feedback I've ever gotten, audio feedback, out of any razor on that side. It's incredible. Very good shaver. These usually go on eBay, and they're new old stock. Come in the box, come with the blade. Seem to be, last I checked, between $30 and $40. It's a nice razor, probably worth the money. Stand by, let's come back for pass 3. And as you guys notice, and I've spoke to it before, I don't rinse all the cream off my face. I'm just trying to get the debris and so on off. It's great stuff. Really nice shave. Very pleased overall with the cream, you know, apart from the scent, which is not classic. I wish it was that classic Old Spice, which my aftershave is. And I'll show that to you after this pass. It's a very good approximation of the classic Old Spice scent, and you'll see that when we do the post. And by the way, I got a couple of questions via email today, and I will answer those at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. 2 gentlemen with questions, and I'll go ahead and answer those on video, although I've already responded via email. All right, last pass here. Very nice. Wow, that thing is loud, I'm gonna tell you. I tell you what, you hear Leroy down there growling at Lexi because she's bothering him. What are you gonna do? Dogs will be dogs. This is a nice shaver. Very pleased with it. Leroy, could you take it down a notch, sir? He won't. Turn it around to the... Nice. So as you know, I've nicked myself the last few shaves, and I managed to get through this one with a brand new razor unscathed. So I used to never nick myself, but I have been recently. So that was a great shave. Let's stop, rinse the face, and then we'll come back and do the post. Stand by. All right, so we're back and we'll do our post. And as you can see, that red spot that was there is on the mend, thanks to the Thayer's, which is magic because it's made by witches, and it's much cheaper than buying a $80 tube of cream, which doesn't work that well. Plus, this makes your face feel great, in my opinion. Put this back up. And we'll go with our aftershave today, which is Phoenix Cold Spice. If you are looking for that classic Old Spice scent in an aftershave, this is a very good one. I like it. It sticks around, and it's truly old school in terms of an Old Spice type scent. We can't call it Old Spice because it's not, but it is reminiscent in terms of the scent. And as you know, or if you don't know, these Phoenix aftershaves hang around, a lot of them, a very good long time. So if you're looking for something with longevity, those work very well. Okay, the Lutz razor, I give it a thumbs up. I think it's excellent. If you get a chance to buy new old stock and you're looking for a true slant, this would be a good one to go with. One of the better slants I've ever used. The Old Spice cream from India, middle of the road. But when you consider price, pretty good cream overall. Not a throwaway, probably for me. Lasan, you already know about that. Okay, for Santiago, who emailed me and asked about traveling. And this is the bag that I use. And I think it came from landsend.com. My mother got it for me many, many years ago when I was in the military. And it's got a hook that you hang it from, a pouch here, and you'll see I still got some travel stuff in there from Christmas. So what I usually do is I take aftershaves and put them in about, 4 or 5 of these vials, different scents, and I pop them in my bag here. I don't know what this bag is called. There went my tubes. Stand by. Anyway, this in here, I usually keep a razor in here. It's just old bubble wrap, something so it won't get banged up. I keep a few of these around, and I stick them in my bag. And there's a brush in there and blades. It's got pouches. You can't see it very well, but it's got pouches and stuff in here. Q-tips. I keep a knife in there, fingernail clippers, and it's not a huge bag, so it's not super cumbersome. And you do hang it up, in the restroom. So I like it for that purpose, and the fact that it's convenient. It has plenty of zippers and pouches to put things. So that's what I use, Santiago. As for the other gentleman, and your name is, I'm forgetting the name, so I apologize. You say your daughter is going to New York City and you live in the UK. Where should she go? Pasteur's Pharmacy. Have her go to Pasteur's Pharmacy. They have an aisle with lots of hardware and software. Stop, Lexi. Sky is the limit. I would just tell her what type of scent you like, or maybe have her call you while she's in the store, what she's looking at. Plenty of stuff. You can get a good run there. But don't forget, they're in the UK. Taylor Vauban Street, Truefit and Hill, Trumper. Very, very good products right there in the UK. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you stay warm if you're in the eastern US or northern US today, because it's a cold one. You guys stay safe, stay warm, and have a great day.